Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. JD here again with another quick car finance related tutorial for you. First and foremost, thank you once again for all of your support. We're nearly at 2,900 subscribers, so that's great. I had my largest increase in subscribers over the last 7 days, something like 60 new subscribers in the last week, so that's really good news. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you do so. Do remember to hit that bell icon as well so you are notified when there is a new video released. Please do continue to comment. Please do continue to email. Why do I always get the wrong way around? Please do continue to email me here with any of your questions, or if you would like, which someone called this evening, a copy of the now famous spreadsheet. So thanks very much for that. So please do email me here if you'd like to find out how you can obtain a copy of this spreadsheet. Now, on to business. This shouldn't be a very long video, but what I wanted to try and do is highlight why I think it's a bad idea to go into a dealer with a monthly figure. Actually, have a monthly figure in your head, but don't tell them what the monthly figure is, and I'll show you why. I've got a fictitious example here. Let's say we're going into a local dealer and we're after a standard kind of family car. It's got a retail price, a purchase price of $17,995. We know that we want to put £500 deposit in. We know that we want to do it on a PCP or lease purchase, balloon HP with balloon payment at the end. And we know that we want to run it for 3 years. So I've done this example on a 35 equal payment agreement. So month 36 being where the guaranteed future value or the balloon payment lies. It might be different, as you'll see in a minute. So we've gone in and we've said to the dealer, right, work me out a figure. Don't give anything away, just work me out a figure. What's it going to be? I want to put 500 quid in, 3 years, 6.9% APR. Okay, it comes out at, if I can show you, at £319.45. Okay, so as you can see on the spreadsheet, 17,995, £500 deposit. It's got a balloon payment at the end of 8,995. Option to purchase fee is £10. I've just put that in. It's here or there really. An APR of 6.9 and 35 equal payments. Okay, £319.45. Now, this is what I wouldn't do. You say to the dealer, yeah, it's pretty good, but I'd rather get it to about £305 a month. Okay, so straight away, look what I've done here. So this is option 2. Option 2 has the same purchase price, the same deposit, the same APR and the same term. And I've got it down to £303.97. So what have I done? Well, interestingly, if you look on the spreadsheet, I hope you can see this, the total amount payable or the total cost is £20,744.10, and it's £303.97 a month. So remember this figure, 2744. On option 1, with a higher monthly payment, 2685. So the total cost, even though the monthly payment is what, £16 more, the cost is cheaper with the higher monthly payment. How can that be? Why is that? Well, what I've done to get the monthly figure down is I've inflated the balloon payment. So in the first example it was 8,995, and in the second example I've upped it to 9,595. Now, why is that a bad thing? Well, it's a bad thing. It's a good thing in one respect, and it's a bad thing in two respects. It's a good thing if that was definitely guaranteed. So at the end of the 3 years, you would definitely get 9,595 for that car back. It's not a problem. However, as you can see, it's slightly more over the term, 2744 as opposed to 2685. The bad thing is, well, the two bad things are, what happens if it's not guaranteed? What happens if it's more of a lease purchase, so do check this out. What if it's what we call a lease purchase or a balloon HP, which basically means all you're doing is you're offsetting a big balloon payment to the end, but it's not guaranteed. So let's say at the end of the 3 years, your car is worth 8 grand. You can't, with a lease HP, why do I keep saying lease HP? I'm not with it tonight. With a lease purchase or a balloon HP, you cannot just give the car back if the car is worth less than you owe. So we've got to fine 1,500 quid. We owe 9,595, but the car's only worth 8 grand. It's also bad if, like me, you wanted to say get out of this car after 2 years because you're paying less capital down, which means you are building less equity into the vehicle. Now, with most PCPs, most balloon HPs, there's not a lot of equity at the best of times. But if we just look here, so if the first example, where it was £319 a month, 2685 over the full term, at month 24, it would cost us approximately, just make sure you can see this on the screen, approximately, where are we? I'll find it. About 11,815, less any early settlement interest charges. So about £11,815 to get out of that car. If we look on option 2 with the inflated balloon payment, so it's now gone from 11,815 to 12, again make sure you can see this, 12,211. So yes, we've paid a bit less a month, but we're building in less equity. So if we wanted to get out of that car after 2 years, it might be more tricky because the balloon payment at the end has been kind of inflated. And I have known that to happen. I got a quote on a Porsche once, and I gave them, just for a giggle, a silly monthly payment to work to. And I thought there's no way on earth they will get to that monthly payment. But they did. And what they'd done, it was, I can't remember the exact figures, but it was something like, I don't know, purchase price of 40 grand, final value at the end after 4 years of 25. So you're only paying 15 grand of the capital down. Now, I didn't actually check, but if that wasn't a guaranteed future value, there is no way on this earth that that car would have been worth 25 grand in 4 years. I can't see it. So I would have been in a bit of a pickle. And that's what could happen here. Because yes, we are paying a lower monthly payment. We are paying what we wanted to pay. But the cost is actually more expensive because you are paying less capital off, which means you're paying more interest. So a better way around it is to go, well, can you give me any discount? The best way is to keep everything the same, the balloon payment, etc., but discount it at the purchase end. So what I've done here, look, on this example, I've got the monthly payment to 303.69. So almost identical to the second example, but I've put the balloon payment back to where it was with example 1, so 8,995. But I've managed, in my head, to negotiate a £500 discount, which can happen. And that's why I always say don't start with the monthly figure, start with the best possible purchase price. Or certainly when they start changing figures, make sure that balloon payment isn't changed. Because if you look now, because we've discounted it the other end off the purchase price, the total cost is now 20,134 as opposed to 2685 or 2744. So if you look here, the purchase price is 500 quid less to begin with, but we have saved 2744 down to 2134, which is £610 because we've paid less interest. So we've saved another £110 compared with the other examples. And let's have a look at where our equity lies at, again, month 24. So at month 24 in this example, it's going to cost us roughly 11,650 to get out of that versus option 1, 11,815. And option 2, remember where we increase the balloon payment, it's now going to cost us 12,211. So we're winning at every step of the way. The purchase price is less, we're paying less interest, and because our balloon payment hasn't been increased, we've got more equity in the car as well. I hope that kind of makes sense. It's not as clear as I wanted it to be, but I hope it just demonstrates the fact that what you want to try and do is make sure that the balloon payment isn't being increased to bring your monthly payment down. What you want to try and do is start from the best possible purchase price so that you not only build more equity in, but you also pay less interest, because in effect it's like you're putting, in this example, another £500 deposit in for free of charge, if you see what I mean. I hope that was useful. Please do, as ever, as I said at the beginning, continue to comment, subscribe if you haven't already done so, email me here if you wish to, and I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching, as always.